What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to another episode of the Tea or Coffee ZA with I, President Lehlohonolo Sidiyane. It's been a while. I'll explain why just now. In the meantime, please guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend.
That same corner, you know, the vibes. So, yeah, let's get into the video. First things first, this video, as you guys can see by the title, is a Tea or Coffee ZA episode, I think number 5. Yeah, it's episode 5, I think, or 6 or 5. And in this episode, I'll basically just be saying like what is actually going on in this country that we call our home, what's going on in South Africa, and I'll obviously be speaking about like recent events, like maybe I'll go a week back max. Yeah, so guys, it's too hot. Like Khwachisa, spring has sprung. I can't drink coffee or tea anymore, guys. It's hot. So I have water. Just trying to stay hydrated, you know, period. Anyway, actually, before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you so much for 590 something subscribers. I think it was 94. On the road to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, so I'm going to just be talking about what has been happening in our country, what is actually going on in this country, like, oh, what's going on, you know. First things first on the real list. Okay, I need to be serious. So I'm gonna start with the infamous Clicks advert. So don't know if it's a recent ad. I'll put it up somewhere here. I don't know if it's a recent advert or like, yeah. But Clicks put out an advert where it said our hair is dry and damaged, and obviously white people's hair is the standard of normal. What happened after that was the EFF took to the streets. They closed down, I don't think they closed down all, but they closed down most Click stores. And basically, first, before they closed the stores down, they actually put out a letter where they demanded certain things from Clicks. Like, I think they demanded to see the people who are in the executive board. They demanded to see, you know, like a lot, they demanded stuff. And then Clicks was like, well, nigga, sorry, damn, and didn't comply. You know, they sent out a little tweet, I think, that was like, we apologize, so we'll still be operating you know, tomorrow, and like everything is great, you know, nothing is gonna happen to us. And Julius Malema was like, let's see who gonna have the last laugh, right? Okay guys, I need to start being more formal. Julius Malema came on Twitter and said that okay, I don't think it's Julius Malema, but the EFF party as a collective came on Twitter and was like, okay, girl, we'll see how this goes tomorrow. And then the next day, as promised, they shut down, I think, 400 stores. The day after, obviously, the whole thing happened, they shut down 400 stores. Now, what do I think about this? I think the EFF has the right concept in mind, right? And I think what the EFF said was great. Like, we cannot allow the people of this country to disrespect black people anymore. And I agree fully. Period. I agree. Because I feel like it's the little, like, it's microaggression. It starts off as microaggression. Like, it starts off as the small things, you know, and then it starts to like grow, and then you see it in shampoo companies. You see it with shampoo companies, you see it on billboards, you see. So I think what the EFF is trying to do is like trying to stop the cycle now and put a warning to all South African companies. Look, we as black people in this country refuse to be disrespected any longer. Like, it must stop. It needs to come to an end. And I am for that movement fully. My problem comes in when they start closing down, and I don't know if the EFF was responsible, but apparently one of the Click stores was petrol bombed. Now, I don't know if they were responsible. I'm not going to come here and point fingers or whatever. But if they were, like, let's put our scenario out there and say if they were responsible for that, I don't think it would be the greatest idea, because think of it now. You're starting at the bottom of the food chain, right? And I know it's always easier to start and break off the bottom of the food chain so you can move out, right? However, you are going to go and destroy shops where most black people work, where most of them earn the minimum wage, right? Now you're gonna close Clicks for a week, and then the white people in power, whatever race they are, I don't know, whatever race they are in power, are gonna come here, and they are gonna use that as an excuse to not on, to not only are they earning the minimum wage, so that whole week where they're not working and they're not operating, their bosses in power, their greedy, racist bosses in power, are gonna come here and be like, oh, okay, so we're not gonna pay you for the week because look, your EFF party started this, we have no control, we couldn't make money. And apparently Clicks was already struggling, like with the whole pandemic, they didn't even have enough flu shots for the winter season because of COVID. So can you like already imagine if a place doesn't have enough flu shots for a winter season? Can you imagine what's going to happen then when they're not operating for a week? If they were already like struggling, you know? But I have to commend the EFF for actually fighting for black people. And I don't think they're a problem, like what they're doing. It's just, I think the consequences of what they're doing is not going to be cute, especially for employees at Clicks. Like, the employees are going to suffer the most. But I do think it's a good type of like movement, because then it teaches like other businesses in the country that black people will no longer settle for racism. We will no longer settle for how you guys treat us. We will no longer just settle. In general, we just refuse to settle. Now, another matter. Another matter that really bothered me, like extremely, really bothered me, was what happened at a school in the south. I don't think I can say the name because angfunje bangisuwe mina anginamali defamation of character. Hey, South Africa even needs handagabi. It defamation of character. Anyway, yeah, so some school in the south of Johannesburg is currently in the mud. I'm joking. They're currently facing backlash on social media and by the EFF as well okay, so here's the story. A girl came to school, I don't know if it was a civies day or if they don't wear uniform anymore because of COVID, because some schools don't, like for the rest of the year they're not wearing uniforms. I don't know which scenario it is, but this girl came wearing a off the shoulder skiba. Off the shoulder. She came wearing an off the shoulder shirt, and a teacher, I don't think we need to guess what race, but okay. A teacher said to her she's dressed inappropriately, and if I quote, if anything happens, it's her fault. The school is not responsible. Now I don't know why we're still in 2020 thinking that GBV, harassment, rape has anything to do with what a woman is wearing. I don't know why we need to teach women to cover up and not teach men consent. I don't know if you guys know that back then women used to wear skirts this long, ankle length, and still got raped. We wear mini skirts and we still get raped. So I don't know if rape is the problem or what I'm wearing is the problem. Because actually, let me just close the windows because they're gonna make noise. Sorry guys, I had to close the windows because like busy and they're gonna make noise. So like I was saying, I don't know in which generation or in which world, in which delusional world do you guys think that what I'm wearing consents anything? Like what I'm wearing, just because I'm wearing a short skirt, I deserve to be catcalled, I deserve to be groped, I deserve to be raped, I deserved, like, I don't know. You guys are living in your heads too much, because what I'm wearing and what has nothing to do with that. Like, we need to start coming to terms with the fact that the men that rape women in this country are the problem, and it has nothing to do with what I'm wearing. It has nothing to do with the fact that I was at a club at 2 a.m. It has nothing to do with that. I don't know why we have to even explain this to women. Never mind men, because they don't think, they don't have brains. Why do we have to explain it to women? I'm very confused as to why a woman who, by the way, does have daughters would say. So guys, I apologize for the change in lighting and the change in the angle. I keep on having to like refilm and cut. Excuse me for that. Yeah, so as I was saying, I can't actually believe that one woman would say that to another one, you know, that it's their fault and being basically rape apologists. It's quite disgusting, especially in this country. I mean, with everything that's going on, as women in South Africa, we literally should be holding one another's hands and not trying to justify men's actions, you know. Anyways, so because I'm running out of time, I'm just gonna slot in the last story, which this story I think is the one that disturbed me the most this week. Like, I kept on reading on about it to check if it wasn't false news or if there was a misunderstanding, because that's how I was very confused. I was like, what? So anyway, the story is that a woman went to a police station to report her abusive, I think it was husband or boyfriend, and the same person that she was reporting, while she was writing a statement, he walked in to the police station and shot him. Now, I don't know how sick you need to be to go into a police station to shoot someone, or if it's because the justice system lets these men off so easily that they think that it's okay to walk in a police station and shoot a woman. I mean, I don't even know. I don't even think it's guts. I think it's just because of what's happening in the country, because of our disgusting justice system. He walked in knowing that probably nothing will happen to him when he walks out, you know. He walked in with the intention of shooting her and knowing that he's gonna get off lightly, or he's just gonna get a slap on the wrist. And that is South Africa, our land. That is what happens. That is what happens because you think that you reporting a rape might change something, but the next week you see a rapist walk across you in the streets. That is our country. That is what is happening in South Africa. And God bless our president for the bill he passed, that if you know that someone is getting that you know someone's getting abused, or you know someone who's been raped, and you don't do anything about it, or you know a rapist, or you know a pedophile, you know predator, and you do nothing about it, well, I'm sorry, sir, that's a crime. So both the boys, yeah, fela. That protecting your boy when he's being accused of rape, that protecting your boy when he's abused the woman, it's going to end. It actually needs to end. Anyway, as I was saying, the boys, be a fela. I feel like the biggest problem with South African men is that they don't have shame. Like, if you guys called out your friend and you called them out on their rapey behavior and you called them out on just weird things that they do, South would be a better place, because you guys would actually have ditlhong. I say this to my friends all the time, that we need to bring back ditlhong very seriously, because halena zona la swabisa halena zona ditlhong amahlo inhloni amahloni, and now it's just a problem. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I will be having a collab coming soon. I'm so excited. So thanks for watching. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe, click the bell. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers and I cannot wait. Love and light.